My name's Juliana, and where do I begin? My husband Craig and I decided to move our lives and our son to the island of Sardinia in Italy, my father's homeland. Join us on our new journey as I share my culture, heritage and passion for all things Simply Sardinian. So we are in a little place called Fordongianus, and it is famous for all the Roman baths, like thermal baths. I've actually stopped here by accident. We're actually on our way to another little town. We're sort of in the wild west of the province, but yeah, it's really cute. Lots to see, and it's lunchtime and it's very quiet. We wanted to stop here and grab something to eat. We've called a few places, but they all seem to be shut. But it is a very cute little place with lots of little buildings like this. And yeah, I think we're going to move on to another town, which is about 20 minutes away, and hopefully grab a bite to eat.
So nice. This could be dangerous.
I think we need to find a B&B for the night.
I love outside. Look, it's such a nice veranda. Look. You know what? It's always a good sign when you have a knife like this on the table. This place is awesome. How did you find it?
I completely.
Lemons on the table. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Look at this. Some mozzarella sandwiches and what are they?
Look. Wild flowers in the mayonnaise.
What are those ones?
potato croquette with like truffle and olive.
Nice. This is so good. Okay, I want to eat.
We have just come off the main road and turned down a very bumpy road to get to Santa Chiara, which is the little abandoned village, and I'm going to show you what the road into the village looks like. So there is gates that are closed, but I thought I would just tell you a little bit about this village, abandoned village, before we try and work out how to get into it. So this was built, there's a huge lake here called Lake Omodeo, and it was the largest artificial lake in Europe back in the early 20th century. And the electricity board, Eno, had a hydroelectric, I think that's what it was, and basically this village was built in the early 1900s to house all the families of the workers of the dam. And in 1997 they decided to close it down. A lot of the families that had been here for a few generations, that had raised their kids and whatever here, had asked if they could keep the houses, if they could buy the houses, and the electricity company said no, we want to sell the village as a whole. So all the people just moved out and it became abandoned, apart from one lady that stayed behind who was born and raised here, and she was a bit like a clairvoyant. She passed away a few years ago now, but she predicted like earthquakes and tsunamis. She even predicted her own death. So it's got a bit of a weird, interesting vibe to it. So I am going to try and work out with Craig how we get into it. There is a church, like it's a full-on village, cinema, the whole lot, but yeah, it's
it goes underwater now though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it goes underwater. So because it's on the lake, sometimes apparently when you come up here you can't actually get in and see all of the village because a lot of it is submerged under the water. And then when the dam levels drop, this village sort of rises out from the water. So yeah, I've never been here before, so I'm really interested to go in and have a look around. this is really, really strange, because you can actually see where it has been a thriving little, well, village, township. And yeah, apart from it's been completely overtaken by nature, vegetation, the vandals have obviously got in as well, and it is just really, really strange to be in a place that obviously once was thriving is now just totally and utterly abandoned. And yeah, I mean, like, there's a housing crisis the world over. Why did this ever get to be allowed to be abandoned when, you know, there was a fair amount of decent properties here with gardens and the rest of it? Just sheer greed. Sheer greed.
Strange.
It is so odd.
It's quite clearly a village.
Yeah.
But
I know, but they've got really big
taken
backyards. Like, there's even cactus growing out the roofs. Yeah, it's actually really sad.
Shh.
And that's the church up ahead. Apparently the church is the only place here that is tended after. I haven't been in it yet to take a look, but yeah. And they open it up, I think, twice a year for some sort of fiesta, or they do a mass. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it just seems odd that everything else would be left to go to rack and ruin, and the church would be the only thing standing, because I'm not quite sure who would want to come here on a Sunday to hear mass. It's just so strange. Like, there's chicken coops, and it's just odd. Actually, really, really strange feeling being here. And it looks like the church is abandoned as well. I mean, who would try and break into a church? Seriously, have people got no shame?
So, do you remember that program we watched a while back? Help, we bought a village. It was on YouTube. Could be like a next project.
This needs to be totally.
I know, even the concrete is.
There's nothing that you can see.
No, look at these ceilings. The plywood, there's holes in it. Bathrooms and. I'm not actually keen to walk on the top floor.
No, why?
Just to the stairs, because the stairs are safe. So this would have been, what's this, Jude? The old cinema. Look at the doors on it, look. Oh yeah. God, it's huge. That's where the screen would have been. Some lovely artwork. They must have spent a fortune on this town. So where's this? What's this?
So this is the house of the clairvoyant. She was the last inhabitant to remain here. She died a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, and she just did not want to leave. I think she was actually a survivor of domestic violence and abuse, and was born here, raised here. I think she raised her kids here, and she just refused to move. She even tried to put in what do you call it, Craig?
An injunction?
No, not an injunction. Like, she championed to get this village like redone so it could be a haven for
like a retreat, a women's shelter, yeah.
So anyone that was fleeing domestic violence and sexual abuse, it would be like a refuge for them.
There'd been such a better thing to do with it, rather than just let it go
I know,
like this. What a waste.
Does not make sense.
But that's what happens when an energy company owns something. They'd rather it go to waste than be useful.
There must be like 100 properties.
I know, it's ridiculous. So this was her house?
So this was her house.
It's the only one with like window panes on and... And a door that's locked.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So
their families put that up.
So Rita Cadeo.
No, Isabella Flora.
I thought that.
Oh no,
it's not.
Rita
It's Cadeo.
Cadeo.
Okay, we're going to do a house update. Wow. Let's have a look. Ah, it's really coming together now. So as you can see, they've got some internal walls up, which is great. This is going to be the kitchen area here, kitchen, dining, and a bit of a living space. It's a bit hard to see with all the rubbish in the way. I think the kitchen will go in that corner somewhere there with a couch and a little table. You're able to see it this side as well. And then we've actually got like a little mezzanine going up here on top. So we walk through. We have a corridor starting to take shape now. And then we've got these doors that slide, like internal doors that rather than open out and in, they just sort of slide across. And we've got a first bedroom here. You can start to see it really take shape now. In here is going to be a window box in there. That's going to be closed in with a window. This is one bedroom here. Again, this is going to be a small bathroom in here. So shower and a little box shower and toilet and hand basin. So it's going to be en-suited. And this is the little courtyard, the Pozza Luce. The light will come through. And we'll make a bit of a feature in this bit. Come back out this way. I love these beams. It'll look so much bigger as well, I think, as we like cast all the walls and paint it white and another door here. And this is the second bedroom, which is massive. It's huge. And it's got a bigger bathroom on here as well. So it's a nice big bathroom in here. Again, that will be a window. Shower. A window up to the courtyard there. It's really coming on. Once we got the all of the Velux windows in, it's going to be much lighter. There's one going in here into this corridor here. As you see, it's quite long. It can be a bit dark, so it'll let a load of light in once we've got one up in there. And then there is another one going in up here as well. I think there's three altogether. There's one there, and then one back down there. There's two or three, I can't remember. Then we go all the way down to the corridor here. And at the end here is another bathroom. And it will have a bath in it. Whee! Because we do like a bath and we haven't got one in our current place. So I can see us getting a bit of use out of that as well. When there's no tourists here. This will be a window. And these are double doors. And again, the courtyard. It's really coming on. So I think next week we've got the engineer out for the electricity. He does the electricity and plumbing, and also we'll pick where all the sockets go, where Juliana wants them in each room, and television points and bits and pieces. So that will all get sorted out. I think we've got a meeting on Tuesday. And yeah, but so far, so good. It's looking well. Starting to be able to see it take shape. That's good.